First up, viewers, Lokmanya Tilak Terminus Express, which left Agartala this morning, derailed at around 3:55 p.m. in Lumding. And this happened in the Lumding-Bardarpur hill section at about Dibalong station under Lumding Division 8. And coaches, including the power car and also the engine, have derailed. However, no casualties or serious injuries have been reported so far. This is another derailment plot that has come to the light in a spate of recent incidents. We have Rakshita also joining us live from the newsroom. Rakshita, tell us about the latest derailment of the Lokmanya Tilak Terminus Express and what exactly led to that.
Well, in fact, in several parts of the country, as you just mentioned, there have been a spate of such incidents, and this is the latest. In fact, 4 days ago, we saw the Kavarai-Pettai train incident also that happened. If we talk in Tamil Nadu, talking about that was the Mysuru-Darbhanga Express, and now this happening in Assam. Let me just get you more, in fact, Himanta Biswa Sarma in the latest viewers, let us tell you that the breaking news we have, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has just tweeted, as he has just posted on social media platform X, that 8 coaches of train 12520 Agartala LTT Express derailed at Dibalong station near Lumding at 15:55 hours. There has been no major casualty or injury, and all passengers are safe. That's what Himanta Biswa Sarma has said. We are coordinating, he goes on to write, we are coordinating railway authorities, and relief train will shortly reach the site. Helpline numbers have also been mentioned here in this social media post, Lumding, and this is Himanta Biswa Sarma. Viewers, this is of course another in the list of the train derailments, and there is a larger conspiracy that has been investigated as to how there have been attempts, multiple attempts, back-to-back attempts that are being made to derail the trains, in fact, compromise the national security of the country. And right now what we know is that the Chief Minister has assured that there is a relief train. The relief train is reaching the spot. Accident relief train and medical train with senior officials have already left. That's what our information is also telling us. There has been no major casualties as assured by the Chief Minister himself. Train services on the Lumding-Badarpur single line section have been suspended. So that is the latest update we can tell our viewers right now, Deepak, about this derailment that is right now reporting no casualties.
Right, Rakshita, this is not the first incident. In the past as well, we've seen how train derailment plots have come to the fore, and this is nothing but a conspiracy against the Indian Railways. As far as relief operations are concerned, Rakshita, tell us about what arrangements are being made for the passengers who are stranded.
As of course mentioned by the Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, and also our information that we are gathering tells us that there is an accident relief train and also a medical train. So the rescue efforts, for the rescue efforts, the accident relief train, and also if anybody needs any medical aid, the medical train has also been deployed for that. It has senior officials that have already left from Lumding to the accident site. They will be supervising the rescue and restoration efforts. Fortunately, no major, medical emergencies, no major casualties or injuries. There might be some injuries, but no fatalities have been fortunately reported.
Right, Rakshita, many thanks for joining me with those details. Well, that's the latest, viewers. A relief train and also a medical train is en route to help the passengers who are currently stranded. We'll get you all the latest developments, but it's time for us to shift our focus on the airlines, because swinging into action after 25 flights received hoax bomb threats in the last 72 hours, viewers, the Ministry of Civil Aviation is all set to proceed strictly against the accused. In fact, your channel has exclusively learned that the ministry has planned to identify the accused behind the hoax bomb threats and put them on the no-fly list. It is also planned to come out with a stringent set of norms to prevent any reoccurrence of such incidents and ensure that passenger safety is paramount. Here's a report.
After hoax bomb emails to 25 flights in 72 hours, the centre has planned unprecedented measures against those threatening flight safety. Republic has exclusively learnt that the Ministry of Civil Aviation has planned to put the perpetrators of hoax bomb mails on the no-fly list. It has also planned a set of stringent punitive steps to prevent recurrence of such incidents. It is also reliably learnt that the ministry is mulling revisiting and amending existing aviation rules to ensure that those behind such bogus mails cannot get away. It is also understood that the centre is in the process of seeking legal opinion on amending the existing rules. Civil Aviation Minister Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu earlier put out a post on his X handle informing the arrest of a minor behind some of the hoax bomb threats that were received by the top carriers over email.
The unruly passengers in the coming days will be categorized under no-fly list. Also, there could be the tenure of almost 5 to 10 years for the unruly passengers, that they can't travel in the airline, and also the VPN numbers, and along with the counter-terrorism department and the law enforcement agencies under the MHA are working with the Ministry of Civil Aviation very closely, monitoring each and every situation with the airlines and the bomb hoax callers. In the coming future days, the bomb hoax callers will be penalized as well.
As the centre mulls a crackdown, we ask, will it deter the hoax bomb mailers from threatening passenger safety?
Well, we have some big breaking news coming in as far as bomb threat hoaxes are concerned. Now, having declared an emergency due to a bomb threat earlier today, Air India flight number AI 129 from Mumbai has now landed at London's Heathrow Airport. This is the latest, viewers, because there was an emergency declared on the same flight, and now this flight has landed safely at London Heathrow Airport. Remember, the last 72 hours, over 25 flights have received such similar threats, and they have either made an emergency landing or have not taken off at all. Now, in the latest, after declaring an emergency due to the bomb threat that was issued earlier today, this particular flight, Air India flight number AI 129 from Mumbai, has now landed at the Heathrow Airport. We'll have to wait for the details, because right now all we know is that the flight has landed at the Heathrow Airport. Passengers are believed to be safe. That's what our sources are telling us as far as this Air India flight is concerned, because this was also one of those flights that received a bomb threat. This was one of those 25 flights that received the bomb threats in the last 72 hours. And now, fortunately, the flight has landed at the Heathrow Airport. That's the latest that we're tracking as far as the developments are concerned. Remember, viewers, this was a London-bound Air India flight, and earlier today, the Air India flight received a bomb threat, after which an emergency was declared. And following that, the pilots have now escorted the plane and have landed it at the London Heathrow Airport. And what we're getting to understand is that preliminary checks are being conducted on the flight. Security apparatus is also present at the airport, at the runway where the flight has landed, and checks are being conducted to ensure that no untoward incident takes place. But what we're getting to hear is that the passengers are safe and sound. Now, moving on, viewers, in a sensational turn of events amid the ongoing probe into the firing and stone pelting at an immersion procession in Bahraich, which left one person dead, the UP police shot at the prime accused, Sarfaraz alias Rinku, and his aide Talib in an exchange of fire. And according to the police sources, a total of 5 accused persons, including Sarfaraz and Talib, were arrested from the scene of the encounter. The firing and stone pelting had even triggered a wave of violence, during which several vehicles, shops and houses were set ablaze. Here's the latest from Bahraich.
After the violence, the payback. Living up to the Yogi promise to exact a heavy price from the culprits behind the firing and stone pelting at an immersion procession in Bahraich, the Uttar Pradesh police shot at an absconding main accused, Sarfaraz, and his aide Talib during an exchange of fire on Thursday. According to police sources, a total of 5 accused persons, including Sarfaraz and Talib, were arrested from the scene of the encounter.
मोहम्मद सरफराज उर्फ रिंकू और मोहम्मद तालिम उर्फ सबलू, इनकी निशानदेही पे जब पुलिस की टीम नानपारा क्षेत्र में मर्डर वेपन की रिकवरी के लिए गई तो वहाँ पे इन्होंने मर्डर वेपन को लोडेड हालत में रखा हुआ था, जिसको लेकर पुलिस पर फायर किया गया। पुलिस ने अपनी आत्मरक्षा में जवाबी फायरिंग की, जिसमें इन दोनों को गोली लगी है। ये घायल हुए हैं, इनको उपचार के लिए पहुँचा दिया गया है और जो अन्य 3 अभियुक्त हैं उनको भी हमने हिरासत में ले लिया गया है। आज 5 को औपचारिक रूप से गिरफ्तार किया गया है।
It further emerged that Sarfaraz and his close aide were trying to flee to Nepal. The firing and stone pelting on an idol immersion procession left 1 person dead. The victim was identified as Ramgopal Mishra. The firing and stone pelting triggered a wave of violence, during which several shops and cars were set ablaze. Protesters armed with sticks also came out on the streets, defying the heavy police deployment in the area. After meeting the family of the deceased, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath reiterated his promise to bring all perpetrators of the violence to the book.
महाराजगंज में हुए रामगोपाल हत्याकांड के बीच लगातार पुलिस की टीमें उन नामजद 6 आरोपियों की तलाश कर रही थी। आपको बता दें, उन 6 आरोपियों में से 2 आरोपी मुठभेड़ में घायल हुए हैं, जिनमें से सरफराज और तालिम नाम का जो युवक है वो इस वक्त बहराइच के इसी जिला अस्पताल के अंदर है। आपको बता दें कि एसपी वृंदा शुक्ला जब ब्रीफ कर रही थी तब उन्होंने इस बात की जानकारी दी कि कैसे आखिर ये पूरी मुठभेड़ हुई और इस मुठभेड़ में कैसे ये दोनों लोग जो है वो घायल हुए। दरअसल जो मर्डर वेपन था, उस मर्डर वेपन की बरामदगी के लिए इन दोनों लोगों की निशानदेही पर पुलिस जो है वो नानपारा के उस डैम के पास पहुंचती है और जहां पर जो पहले से मर्डर वेपन लोड था, उस लोडेड वेपन से पुलिस पर फायर की जाती है। इस दौरान पुलिस अपनी आत्मरक्षा में फायर करती है और तालिब और सरफराज के पैर में गोली लगी है। फिलहाल उन लोगों की स्थिति की अगर बात करें तो खतरे से बाहर बताई जा रही है और उन दोनों का इलाज बहराइच के इसी जिला अस्पताल में चल रहा है।
As the Bahraich accused face the full wrath of justice, a larger message of zero tolerance has gone out to those plotting to incite communal violence in Uttar Pradesh.
Viewers, spurious liquor has once again reared its ugly head in Bihar, and this time it has claimed about over 25 lives. And this has also fueled the political tensions between the ruling dispensation and the RJD as well, because the RJD claims that the NDA government led by Nitish Kumar is giving a free run to the liquor mafia, because of which they are thriving in the state and are supplying such illicit liquor leading to the deaths. Here's the story.
Raising serious questions over the government's claim of prohibition. 40 people died after consuming spurious liquor in Bihar's Saran district. The fresh wave of hooch deaths in Bihar, despite a blanket ban on the sale and consumption of any kind of liquor in the state, put the Nitish government in the opposition's firing line. The official toll in the hooch tragedy, however, was pegged at 20. In a fresh update, 2 people have been detained while 1 has been arrested. Meanwhile, the CMO has issued a statement on the tragedy.
पीएमसीएच में 4 मौतें हुई, 3 ब्रॉड डेड आया है, 1 और ब्रॉड डेड है, 4 ब्रॉड डेड है, 1 मौत हमारे यहाँ हुआ है। बस ब्रॉड डेड आया है उसका कोई मतलब नहीं रहता है, लेकिन 1 मौत हमारे यहाँ ट्रीटमेंट के दौरान हुआ है। दैट्स ऑल।
Accusing the government of underplaying the scale of the tragedy and putting out false figures, Siwan councillor Sushil Kumar W claimed that the toll was already nearing 50.
प्रशासन हमेशा रिपोर्टिंग गलत करता है, वो चाहे कहीं भी हो। मशरक का कांड हुआ था, उसमें भी लिपापोती करने का काम किया गया, यहाँ भी लिपापोती करने का काम किया जा रहा है। ऑथेंटिक चीज़ों को नहीं बताया जा रहा है, ऑथेंटिक चीज़ों पे वार नहीं किया जा रहा है। अगर प्रशासन चौकस रहती तो यहाँ ऐसा घटना नहीं होता। जबकि पिछले कई दिनों से देखा जा रहा है कि पूरे बिहार में जब से शराबबंदी है, कई मरतबा ऐसा देखा, अलग अलग जिलों में ऐसी घटनाएं हो गई है। बावजूद इसके प्रशासन चौकस नहीं है। मौत से उन लोगों को क्या लेना देना है? जिसका जान गया उसका जान जा रहा है। आप क्या समझ रखे हैं कि बिहार को विधवाओं का राज्य बनाने का काम करेंगे क्या? इस पे समीक्षा होनी चाहिए और समीक्षा करके और कोई ठोस निर्णय लेना चाहिए।
Meanwhile, Republic confronted Bihar's Excise Minister Ratnesh Sada, who fumbled on camera and appeared totally clueless when questioned on the hooch toll. However, fellow Minister Nitin Naveen said that the government has taken a very serious note of the incident, adding that the guilty will be identified and taken to task.
स्पष्ट रूप से माननीय सरकार ने इस पर कड़ा निर्णय लिया है कि तुरंत में हम कार्रवाई करेंगे। जो भी लोग इसमें संलिप्त हैं, चाहे वो शासन प्रशासन के लेवल पे हों, जिनकी लापरवाही हो, और साथ ही साथ जो भी लोग इसमें संलिप्त हैं उन पर भी कड़ी कार्रवाई होगी। और यही कारण है कि लगातार इस चीज़ को अगर माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने अगर निर्देशित किया है तो हर समय उन्होंने इस पर कार्रवाई भी की है, और जहाँ जहाँ भी ऐसे दोषी पाए जाते हैं उन पर हमेशा कार्रवाई हुई है।
Also weighing in on the hooch deaths, former Union Minister Shehnawaz Hussain blamed on liquor mafia.
देखिए, बिहार में शराबबंदी है, सख्ती से ये लागू है, लेकिन कुछ शराब तस्कर जहरीली शराब लाकर इस तरह की घटना करते हैं। जो भी शराब तस्कर इसमें शामिल होगा, जिसके वजह से कई लोगों की जान गई है, उसको बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। नीतीश कुमार जी इस मुद्दे पर काफ़ी सख्त रहते हैं। ये बहुत दुखद है कि कई लोगों की जान इसमें गई है। देखिए, बिहार में शराबबंदी है, सख्ती से ये लागू है, लेकिन कुछ शराब तस्कर जहरीली शराब लाकर इस तरह की घटना करते हैं। जो भी शराब तस्कर इसमें शामिल होगा, जिसके वजह से कई लोगों की जान गई है, उसको बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। नीतीश कुमार जी इस मुद्दे पर काफ़ी सख्त रहते हैं। ये बहुत दुखद है कि कई लोगों की जान इसमें गई है।
With the hooch toll already crossing 40, the Nitish government is in the dock as it faces serious questions on the enforcement of the liquor ban.